For all you guys in the States that like to brag how many miles you have to go before you hit pavement, this is my house down to town where the pavement is. Set up the odometer here. Alright, we're at 0 right now. Give you an update when we get to town. Avoid all these potholes. There's a sign up here. It's kind of funny. Somebody paid to put a sign here because there's a dump down the street. And they always say, burn it up. Up here. So they took this sign. It says, residential area, no burning. Of course, somebody took a hammer and knocked off the part that said no. So it says residential area, burning. And right underneath it, the sign says no dumping. But like I said, they're always burning trash down there. Seatbelt on for safety. You never know, I might roll it. Usually have the radio on, but you know, not like I can have music in the video. Chicken, I don't have any charcoal. Oh my god. I was right at the store when I bought that stuff, thinking of what I was going to do. Didn't get all the stuff. Coconut farm on the left. Or can of cocoa. Canadian company. right on in. She had a Kawasaki engine. But it's a Liffin engine. It's like I don't know if it's 100 cc's or 125 cc's. But anyway, it has a complete rip-off of the engine logo from Kawasaki. So, forgot to mention the little horse place, but there's another horse up here. It's in this lady's yard. Some people put a dog in the yard. Some people put a horse in the yard. Yeah, they said that the horse up here had screwworm, which they said you have to put them down if you get screwworm. But supposedly I don't know what they did. They dug the screwworm out and bandaged it up and it's healing. But I don't know. I don't know anything about screwworm. I heard that if they get screwworm, you have to, give them the old final rest. But maybe that's not true. Maybe just because it's Belize, that's what they do, because it's a process. I don't know. It's usually livestock when you see billboards about screwworm. But people get screwworm too, so see if anybody gets put down. So far, we've been 1.8 miles. So we don't need the defroster anymore. Bar chairs out of PVC pipe. I already had 2 that we acquired. Since I have them, I can measure out the PVC, which I know where there's a whole bunch of PVC that somebody threw out. So I'm just going to go get it and buy the other elbows and T's and stuff it takes. I think I'm also going to make one of those 3 ladder things. You throw a bolo, the ball with the string, 2 balls with a string in between them. Try to hook them on the ladder stuff. I don't know the name of that game, but I played it a couple weeks ago. It was fun. I really sucked. So I figured it would be fun to suck at it all the time. To my left is the Corozal Bay, which is very nice. I love going down to the bay and just hanging out, especially if dry season ever kicks in. This is almost February. It's still raining every day, it seems like. You know, see your puddles on the side of the road. But yeah, when dry season, comes, there's like a few rivers that flow into Corozal Bay. They keep it dark. It's good, nutrient-rich water flowing in there. But when dry season comes and the water flow slows way down from there, the water out there turns aquamarine, beautiful aquamarine, turquoise, or whatever you want to call it. It's real pretty. Of course, everything here is beautiful. It's Belize. So ride on the bank. It's like NASCAR. Now you can go a lot faster on a motorcycle down this road, but I did break my leg going real fast on a motorcycle down this road, so depends on your audacity level, I guess. bumps. Alright. We're getting really close to the paved road. Let's see how far it is. We're at 3.1 miles now, so I would guess I'd say I'm about 3.25 miles from paved road from my house. Of course, I didn't start it at my house. I started it down the road, but whatever. It wasn't that far away. When I hit the pavement, I'll see it's 3.25. I'll say it's 3.5 miles to the road. Let's see where we're at. 3.3. Just going back to the pavement. Up here at the cemetery is where the pavement is. So we're at. Yeah, you can't see the crack here. Hit the pavement. Let's see. We'll stop here. Get a look. 3.3 miles. So we'll say that's 3.25 miles. It's about 1/4 mile from my house. So I got about 3.5 miles before I hit pavement. The cemetery. All right, later.